Hi, it's Missy K here, The Book Fix, and I'm here with a review of the second in the Glamorous Histories by Mary Robinette Kowal. This one is called Glamour in Glass, and I actually don't have a very pretty cover because I got the ebook from the library and it doesn't have a very pretty cover even for the ebook. Sometimes ebooks have pretty covers, but not that one. Anyway, so I had been told that this series gets better and better, and I think that it's true. This follows after, obviously in the end of the first one, there's Jane and Vincent, and they have formed an attachment. So in this one, they are married, and they decide to travel into Belgium as sort of a honeymoon, and Napoleon has been defeated and he's sent off to the island of Elba, so it's finally safe to travel on the continent again, and so they go to visit a friend of Vincent's in Belgium, and they're also working on a new technique to carry glamours around with them. And it's hard to really tell a lot more without spoiling anything because there's a lot of kind of small reveals that lead up to the big reveals, and so I don't really want to get too much into it except that it was great. It's very well written, and I feel like now that all of the main characters have been introduced very well in the first book, now Kowal can kind of focus a little bit more on developing her system of glamour, which she does. Definitely she explains things in passages of several paragraphs about the nature of glamour and things, but it never gets too long or too explainy to be boring. It's very interesting, and of course the characters are definitely very lovable characters, very real, very normal characters. They're not in some ways it's almost the flavor of like an urban fantasy because there's the romance and there's the magic, but urban fantasies of course are usually set in modern times, and they are almost universally filled with very quippy heroines, and Jane isn't quippy, but she is she's very smart, and she's very real, she's very lovable. And of course Vincent is a nice romantic lead. He is just mysterious enough, I guess, to be interesting, but he's not too mysterious to where it's ridiculous. So yes, I definitely give this a high rating. If you enjoyed the first one, you'll definitely enjoy this one, probably even more than you did. And I hope that this convinces at least one other person to give this series a try, because they are really a lot of fun and they deserve to be read more widely.